up? Motivation is key. Okay. Stop the music. What's going on, Mike? Can you hear me? Make sure my audio is right. One moment. Speaker is insignia, Mike. Yep. You there, Mike? Oh, I gotta add you. What am I doing? There we go.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. It's been a while. I ain't did a live stream in a couple weeks. I forget what I'm doing here. How you doing?
All right. Boring today.
Yeah, you got your cam or nah? That was
Nah,
fun.
I
Yes.
need to get like some kind of stand because I use like a pile of books to prop my
Oh,
phone.
okay. Your setup looked cool though from our private Zoom call with everyone yesterday.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna
look like
order
a
some cheap
YouTuber.
stand from Amazon.
Yeah, get you one. You were looking like a straight YouTuber yesterday, bro. So how you doing? How's your trading week? How you been? What's up?
um, Trading wise, I only had one trade this morning. I tried to sell UCAD, but that didn't work out. Um, Last week was kind of poor too. I think I had like only two like decent trades, but they were like a DMA trade. Um, Other than that, actually, let me see. There's a few things that might be interesting to you and other people listening. If I can take like 5 minutes and go over them.
Yeah, for sure. For
So
sure.
remember how we got a question about the price of gold? Why is gold so much more expensive compared to silver? Right? So
Right.
I was reading um, a gold exploration report. Um, so this is a brand new site that the company wants to develop, and according to them, it has 29% copper content and an estimate of 15 grams per ton of gold. And 15 grams is 0.529
Do you want to
ounces.
share your screen or is this like a
No,
article
this
you
is just notes I wrote on a piece of paper.
have?
So, um, yeah, so half an ounce of gold per ton. On top of that, only 94% of the copper and 87% of the gold are recoverable. And from a previous site, the same company recovered or extracted, I should say, 103 million pounds of zinc, 34 million pounds of copper, just over 1 million ounces of silver, and only 170,000 ounces of gold. So as you can see, the ratio of gold versus silver versus any other metal is really low. So that's why gold is so expensive.
Okay, so basically you got an inside look at the precious metal books and you're seeing that there's a lack of gold. Gold is really rare right now.
Um,
Would that
so I
be
wouldn't say the gold is rare. It's the permits to dig it up. It takes about 5 years to from someone says, "Hey, we think there's gold in the ground," to given the okay to actually dig in.
okay?
So
So what are we gonna do with that knowledge? We're gonna look for long-term gold buys. We're gonna invest in gold.
uh, correct. However, we need to still remember that there's this thing called paper gold.
Right.
Uh, so I don't know as to, because like right now, the price of gold is artificially suppressed. The price of gold should not be, what is it, 1800? Like
Yeah.
it should be more like it should be above 2000, like
Right.
way above 2000, but it's not. Um, so the reason for that is that simply there's paper gold that's being traded back and forth, um, and that's pushing the price down. I don't know how long can they, maintain this. Um, but if I can get,
How do you know that's pushing the price down? Paper gold.
uh, well, I don't know on top of my head, but I read it basically.
You read it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, from like all the research that I've been doing. There's literally like a piece of paper that says I owe you gold, and they're trading it back and forth.
Right. But I mean, that can be the case. So, we might have more frequent gold exchanging as people don't physically have to, bring a bar over, get it weighed, all that stuff, get it approved, tested, etc. It's just you can click. But can we necessarily jump in our reasoning or logic that means that that's pushing the price down, like the frequency and the trading of it? I'm just asking the questions. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
So the way I'm thinking is that at some point there will be a short squeeze on gold, because as much of the paper gold you have, there's also physical gold, and physical
Right.
gold is a limited resource. So the
Right.
more physical gold is being sold, you can trade paper all you want, but at some point, if somebody wants like physical gold delivered, right? Because like that's what paper, those contracts, they're for physical gold. So if somebody says, okay, I've been trading, a bunch of this gold, and I want to like actually deliver it, then what happens when there's like no actual gold? So somebody will have to buy the gold, and the price of gold will just explode.
Yeah.
Um, so this is kind of like a long term thing. So I cannot predict like when will this happen. Um, but it's a speculation. So I might be looking into some kind of like options, maybe if I can get like a ETF contract that's on gold, and um, yeah, we'll go from there.
Yeah, I mean, I would just buy it in forex, or I do want to buy a brick, like a ounce of gold. Just put it in my shoe, like I was talking about. But I mean, just looking at the structure, like we said, bro, it's been bullish this whole time, but we're ranging for a couple years, right? What? Well, guess longer than a couple years since COVID. Well, 2 years since COVID happened. So, but it still looks like it's holding up overall. So, and like we said, I don't know if you remember, but we call sells around here when people asked us, and it's just been selling off. And we said to take it to the low, which it did exactly that. So we're gonna
Yeah,
see how it reacts to the low. But I mean, it could be continuing on its way, could break this, play around, here. But just looking at technicals, but it's still bullish overall, But I would speculate this would shake out a lot of people, create a lot of uncertainty, mess up algorithms, etc. But with that said, I'd still be bullish on gold, and just thinking of things like the price of other uh, rare commodities, or even like cryptocurrencies. And just inflation in general and price hikes. It wouldn't be crazy to me if gold like went to 3,000, 4,000, something stupid. um, and yeah, that's just my thought. Gold's been around forever. we like to talk about it, but yeah. What's gold doing today? It's like it's continuing to buy up, break structures. I'm sure people are selling off this, but it does look like it's gonna keep going up, man. So, I mean, we could have a peak low, but let's see.
I mean, it does look on 1 hour. If you go 21st of July, it looks like the pattern, like Neo's reversal pattern.
What about this right here today? Actually, that's just today. You said on a 1 hour. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for sure. But do you think, I mean, we got to think like peak wise, because we can have the pattern, but just looking big picture, do you think we're coming back for these highs now, or we don't know?
Well, I don't know, but I don't know. I'm not trading gold right now. I'm just saying that.
Okay. What do you think about these lows?
What are you looking at? One daily.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they could take them lows out
That's
as
a
well
big
if they
move
can.
though.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like right
But we are
now,
talking like, we're talking like fundamental goal over the next years, but now we're trying to put it on a lower time frame, like, so we're
well,
connecting it all.
you have the yearly DMA is around 1825. So you could get a
Where
buy
that's at.
till there, and then there might be like another push down to scare people off.
Yeah.
Before it actually starts moving.
Yeah. Hey, anyone else want to join up on the panel? What's up, Todd, Diego, Key? If anyone wants to jump up, there's the StreamYard link right there. Join in the festivities with me and Mike. Have a little fun on the charts. I see you, Todd. Yeah. Okay, here's my more narrow pair list. So, but I don't, just like Mike, I don't actively trade gold much. It's not on my watch list, but we were talking about it, and yeah. But yeah, these are kind of my main pairs. Let's yeah, so come and join up on a panel, anyone, if you want. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the news for the week real quick. Just see what we're working with. And you see, we have a pretty light news week in terms of high impact news. Let's just add in medium. Okay. So yeah, it's really light news week, and it's all US and pound. So for people, trading other pairs, like if you just want to trade structure and not even worry about news, this is a great week. It's only Tuesday. For instance, pairs like odd JPY, Euro JPY, anything odd. Euro might be affected somewhat by GBP. I'm not sure, sometimes, but there's a lot of pairs for people that avoid news, right? So if that's you, take advantage of the opportunity. You literally just got to watch out for USD pairs and pound pairs on Friday. But yeah, with that said, for USD, we do have CPI. So PPI, unemployment claims, Yeah, I mean that's about it. So light news week, nothing today. What time zone am I on? 12:47. So that's New York. Okay. So tomorrow we'll have news for New York Open. So let's I mean you can kind of wait for that manipulation, right? That news event is timed right with the New York Open, if I'm not mistaken. So interesting. Manipulation confluence potentially. Huh? What you think?
Possible. The dollar is ranging right now. It's, I don't know. It's summer.
Let's see what Todd says. He says that the yen bank holiday on Thursday. So crows outside my window. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that part. They hawking. So yen bank holiday on Thursday. That could be why. What did Todd say? Come on, join up, bro. Cam up with us, man. I said, love what y'all are doing. Oh, wish y'all could join. Maybe next time for sure, but you know me, it's just GJ. Okay. We could look at GJ. Let's pull up GJ here. Let's start narrowing the pairs, bro. Not everyone trades every pair, every instrument. And many of us have our focus pairs. But as you can see, for me, I have a few lists. See, these are all the stocks that I'm either, trading or watching. Uh, got my cryptos I watch. The ones in blue are the ones I have holdings in generally. Yep. So, um, and I like to put Bitcoin in green just because, it's a major. And then my cryptos. And then I do have my 2022 Championship Braves playlist or pair list. And that basically has everything other than, yeah, I think it has like everything, to be honest. And then more narrow, what I really like to trade are USD, CAD, and JPY, as well as their crosses. So let's pull up GJ. Maybe Todd representing that glow gang, might have a contribution. Uh, I said that because Todd is part of Jonah's group, which is called Traders Glow. So y'all know the homie Jonah. If y'all ever, he's a great trader as well. Y'all want to work with him. He got his thing going. He's up in here sometime. He got the YouTube channel going. So we all working and we all collab. We all are on the same mission. We all have different students, but a lot of our students intersect. We might send students to one another depending on what that student needs. So as big as the $1 trillion forex industry is, our community is very tight knit, very small. So, but yeah, I realized I don't even have the right screen up. So let me share. Let's go ahead and share TradingView again. We'll take a look at GJ. Oh wait, what did Diego said? He'd love to join. Just back testing GJ. Yeah, yo, Diego, if you want to join, there's the StreamYard link right there. It's pinned at the top. I'll paste it again though. Hang on, because it was the very first thing we posted. There we go. All right, I'll let you take it away, Mr. Mike V. I can go to any time frame you need.
It's consolidating. It made the equal highs though, so that might be interesting.
Right here or right here?
Today. I'm looking at 1 hour and it's today.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you think they're building up liquidity for buys then?
Yeah. Because I mean, I have some stuff on my chart. This is from before Neo went on vacation, right? and there are some zones that he marked up that uh, the price is possibly going up, and then you have like a resistance zone at 166.35.
Where I drew this right here, right?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, buys looks good. It just, the question is, where are you gonna buy it from? Um, I tried to buy it actually today using DMA, but it didn't activate. It just went up, and then I canceled my order and it like walked out.
Yeah,
It
that's
went 50
JPY
pips,
for you.
50 pips in 2 hours. Oh well. But yeah, if I see something good, I would say I'll try and buy it.
I'm just seeing if I see like an area price might be interested in to come back to because let's see here. Working up, trap bone, come back up. So it might respect this right here. I guess an area of interest would be around the 162, but that's a bit of ways away. I want to look at the other cat pairs because I'm gonna guess we're seeing the same thing, like structure wise. So we could get a little pullback on this. Let's see. Yeah, it is straight consolidating, bro. Mm, tough one. Okay. So nothing right now. Looking for buys. Let me check the chat. See if anyone else has an input. Uh, nothing. They do want us to look at Cat J as well. What's up, Jacob? Haven't seen you in a while, bro. Let's try to make sense of things here. Just let me close a couple applications, free up my RAM. Okay. Oops, I didn't want to show that. My bad. Okay. Yeah, bro, it's accumulating and it's doing that thing where it might dump, right? Like where it's not like really an entry, but at least not right now, at least not on a reasonable large time frame. But this behavior looks like they pulling it back, but there's liquidity at the top that speculate will come back for. Okay. Low key would have sold this if it was a like Asian session or something, just to sell off of this, just because it's a little exhaustion. Let's see here.
I think it might go down to around 104.22.
Yeah, that's where I have my confluence at, bro. But it's more like
Yeah.
1 point. Let's see the key level. Yeah. So in
You're
this
looking at key
range.
level. I'm looking at the Kindle film, because you have equal lows
Hmm.
relatively speaking, from Friday and then Monday. So there might be some liquidity there,
That's what I'm saying.
and then dip down, take out the that liquidity, right, and then go back up because at the same time you have liquidity on the top.
Hmm. I like it, but it could go to like 104, closer to there. Trying to see the trap liquidity at the low end where they wouldn't want to go past potentially. Yeah. Yeah, I guess buys on this, but I would wait. Area of interest is, kind of here. You can see the manipulation by the market maker right there. Generally, when they pull this back, got some orders. So it could be some orders here that they just want to come back for, right?
Yeah, I think the area on Friday is like locked up.
Here?
Yeah, like the low on Friday is they're not coming back to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. It's my first time here. Okay, yeah, welcome, welcome, bro. Okay. Hang on, we got Diego in the house.
Hey
What's up,
guys,
Diego? Hey,
nice to
bro,
meet
how you
you.
doing? Nice to meet you. Glad to have you.
Glad to
What's
be
going
here,
on?
man. I've been joining the show for like a month. I'm also new in the trading business. So nice to be here. Cheers
How
from
long you
Lima,
been
Peru.
trading?
I've been trading for like 4 5 months, but I decided to stop because I'm backtesting like a lot to get more on point. So this is my journey for now.
Okay, so how did you find us over here? Do you find it through Forexia?
Well, yes. So first, I get in touch through Trading Up podcast.
Oh,
I get
okay.
to know Brandon and GPG. So then I joined Forexia, like the free courses, but now I'm joining a kata with Brandon, the kata
Highly
academy.
recommended.
Yes, and
He's
it's
my mentor, bro. So I recommend Brandon.
he's really good. He's really good. He gave me the inputs to be on point with the market, follow, the right side of the trend. It's just amazing. So I'm backtesting now, and I love to present what I've been doing.
Okay, are you on demo account at all?
Yes, I'm backtesting also in demo, but I'm more using the trading
Just
view.
outside.
We have the short and long positions, so I used to do that too. But nice to
Okay.
nice to be here, man. I've been Seriously, I've been joining your calls for like a while, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
been seeing you in the chats. I'm glad to have you on the platform. And yeah, I mean, you're fairly new to the industry, so you got some time to put in. So I guess my best advice to you is just, keep the risk managed. Don't try to go on a big account until you're really ready, until you can grow smaller accounts, because you're gonna learn one way or another, but you could save yourself a lot of capital in the meantime until you can get consistent. And that consistency, you can do it on a smaller account, whether you're trading a couple $100. You treat it the same as if you're trading a couple 100,000. And for us in this industry, when you get good, the money will follow. There's options for funding for us now. So the money is just not the problem. It's not the issue. The issue for new traders is getting good, getting consistent, learning how to shoot a jump shot, but then learning how to
Right.
have that same form and shoot that jump shot over and over without waving from your form, metaphorically speaking. And yeah, from there, my other advice is just to show up every day. You don't got to be on the charts 10 hours a day, but at least get on your trading view and back test for an hour a day. Just make it a ritual, make it a habit, and you'll be a trader in no time. The people I see that don't continue, that don't persist, that don't succeed are the people that take off extended periods, that just aren't consistent in their practices, as well as not being disciplined. So consistency, man. That's just my advice. Just want to put that in your ear.
You're absolutely right. Thank you, Elwin. And I also could add that the mentor is really helpful. It's just the way to go, and all the points I'm completely I will also share my. I mean, I'm not completely new, but from my experience, I could also support what you say to the newbies here.
Okay.
So can I share my screen now? It's just very very quick what I will present.
Yeah. Do you see like a button that lets you do it anywhere? Oh, there we go. It's coming up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we see it, bro.
Okay. So what we see here is the GU in the weekly time frame. And I try to do my analysis in the macro first and then move to the specifics. So in the macro, price was ranging from 1994 until 2004 in the 140, 43 to 170. And then I don't know why, but maybe the war or something pushed the price up until the financial crisis to 220 more or less, 212 more or less. And then when the crisis went really, really high, the price moved to the lowest levels on the first zone identified. And then it's ranging until 2016, where it moves to this new third range.
One thing I want to say, that big dump after 2012, that's when I see that line, I just see a lot of people who weren't fearful. They took the opportunity and became millionaires. That big dump where everyone was scared and the market went. Yep. That's where a lot of new millionaires were made. Continue,
I wish I could learn forex here, man.
Don't worry, the market repeats its cycles over and over, and it never ends, man. So you're right on time.
It's really crazy, this move, because the trend was so clear that you just need to put one here, other here, and so on, and it's just giving you all. But now we are here in this area. Let me zoom up. In this area, and I was doing this exercise. Let me repeat for all of you. So this range was created in 2016, more or less, and it's ranging between 115 and 145 or 44. So in 2020, since the pandemic, we have this move, and this is an exercise that I do a lot with random, and it's to identify the trend and also note the key areas. So in this bullish trend that basically it started since the pandemic, it pushed the price up until the upper zone of the trend that started in 2016, and then immediately the price would get down. Well, by some confirmations, but we can see the momentum here. Mm-hmm. So the price went absolutely down. It has some accumulation, I think it is the name, in the first zone, and then tested again the first zone, and then just absolutely moved to the downside. Second zone, it's just an explosion there. So now the price is more or less in this area between the last zone of this trend, and I guess it will test this area back again and then move the price upwards. That's what I suppose, but I don't know. What I could say is that the USD is way stronger. It's at the toppest point, but you were discussing the gold context, and it could, and with the other crisis like the Chinese, the war with China, the food, food prices crisis also could push
Right.
the dominant uh, dollar currency index to the downside. So it could push the price up to these other areas that we were seeing, like here or here. So there
Right.
could be some bullish momentum in the GU. So this is an exercise I would like to share with you guys. So I hope it's useful.
Hey,
It's just
thanks for sharing, man. I really appreciate it. I think that that's a good exercise. I like to see you going out on higher time frame to get a bigger picture and just get in perspective on the market and the economy. So yeah, that's very good to see. I like to see stuff like that. Just not living on that lower time frame, just trying to get in trades. And you already, if you're with Brandon, you already gonna know like how to enter on ECR. So the entry is not a problem. It's just putting it all together. And actually, that's a great exercise. Maybe people want to mark up their zones or their key lines or their key levels, however they look at the higher time frame and look at these areas. But it's basically we're finding the liquidity and getting a macro perspective. So
Mhm.
gold star, bro.
Thank you, Elwin, and happy to be here. I maybe
Um,
next week I can join you with another exercise here, but maybe in a lower time frame.
yeah, I mean, especially if you're looking at a pair we're breaking down, or you have some input because maybe you see something like when we were just going over GJ, maybe we missed something, and you would say, go on your weekly or you go on your daily and look at these zones, bro, and you'll see price is gonna it's coming here, something to that effect. So yeah, always just jump in and we'll discuss these things. This is kind of the whole point, is for us to work together to look at the market from different perspectives. And I do know we all have we have different teachers, different mentors, different trading styles, so it can get a bit murky. But if we all keep it kind of simple in terms of like just structure and price levels and areas of interest, and we all look through things of a lens that there is a market maker, the market is manipulated, there's an order flow, we'll be okay, right? Then from there, y'all, anyone put your secret sauce, your fib, your EMAs, your whatever you use for your entry, that's all fine. And I just want to clarify that because we as traders, we kind of get in our little groups, and we can have a us against them mentality. Oh, their style is so primitive, they didn't see this buy, they're stupid, like whatever. But if you thinking like that, you got it all wrong. So we all know this
Completely.
industry is risk management, and uh, but just we want to see the market clearer and not be behind. We want to uncover the veil as much as possible without actually being in the damn war room with the supercomputers, with the market makers. And the way we do that is through the clues that the market leaves us. But we have to first believe in the boogeyman, the market maker. And then from there, we can use structure to start to identify these clues. And then, our back testing is what helps us find supporting evidence. And essentially, that's like anything in reality, right? We can never prove anything. We can't prove that if you throw a tomato off a roof that it's going to hit the ground. But we know that every time something's been thrown off a roof, that it usually splats and hits the ground, and we conclude that. So, I mean, it's no different. Just using, what we have and making way with it and getting that money.
Mhm. Right, and also to add to your point is that your space also give me the perspective to see the difference between not only perspective but traders, because the mentality changed from one to other, and that's something that you rescue a lot. So again, thank you for having me, and I'll be joining. as always, as usual.
Hey, Mike, you got any questions or like advice for Diego?
Um, no, really. Just keep grinding. Brandon is an excellent teacher. Go through all the lectures, the philosophy behind them. Um, I don't know. Just keep doing it, and you'll
Thanks,
succeed.
Mike.
Like this is one of those very few professions where, well, I shouldn't say few, but the success it depends on you. Like the more you invest, the more you're gonna succeed, right? Because like it's a one man show, more or less. So keep grinding.
Thank you, Mike. Nice to be here. So I leave you guys.
Okay, we're gonna
Nice to be here.
for sure. We're gonna jump out here soon. I figure we just look at a few more pairs and then we can call it unless Mike V got like a presentation or something. Mike always has a surprise for us, so a new report. But I think we got our
Not
report for today.
today.
Precious metals. Yep.
Well, let me see if I have something else. I have the Dixie composition.
What does that mean?
So we know Dixie is it's not a pair, but it's an index, and it's made of
Right.
different currencies. So
Right.
the composition is Euro 57.6%, Japanese yen 13.6%, the British pound 11.9%, Canadian dollar 9.1%, Swedish krona 4.2%, and Swiss franc 3.6%.
Where'd you get that from?
Just readings and research. I don't have sources
The,
if you're asking me about that.
does that change? Does that fluctuate those percentages?
No, well, supposedly it is. It's a fixed thing. So
Okay. So you said the yen is over 50% of it, right?
no, euro is
Euro.
57.6.
Okay. So how does that fare in terms of correlation?
Well, the highest correlation will be with the euro. So if
Okay.
Dixie is going down, then euro USD should be going up.
It shouldn't be going down with it because it's composed of it.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. I'm trying to understand. So I'm asking for myself, not a friend.
No,
Same.
because it's relative, right?
Right.
It's a relative strength. So in the relative strength of the dollar versus the euro. So if Dixie is going down, the relative strength of the dollar versus the euro should be going down.
So that means Euro USD should always have some action and shouldn't be ranging as much necessarily. Can we conclude that or not necessarily?
I would say if you're looking at Dixie and you're trying to do confluence trading, it should be Dixie plus Euro USD.
All right. With that said, let's go look at Euro USD. Let's see what we see. Looks bearish. Looks ranging. But I mean, do we know if this is going to hold up? A lot of people could be buying off this at this point, and it's just sitting here.
So while Diego was talking, I haven't done trendline like I haven't tested trend lines, right?
Mhm.
Because we're using other things right now.
Mm-hmm.
But the interesting thing is that both on GU and Euro, you have a upward trend line with multiple taps. If you look at Euro, go to like 1 hour. Yeah, can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
have a very nice upward trend with multiple taps.
Yeah.
And
I hate trend lines though.
the monthly DMA is at 1.02337, and that looks like an M. So this might be going down.
Yeah. There's just no setup yet for me.
Right. No setup, but I'm gonna look for breakup structure.
Well, I guess there was a sell off of here. You know.
When is that? Hold on. The beginning of
Well, I guess
August.
like you can go like this. I'm trying to show it without doing Neo stuff.
Right.
Uh, so it'll probably be a 78 fib retracement. So like, let's see. Yeah, basically, boom. It almost hit the 78 after, it cleared the highs, right? Just went past them, broke to the low, now came back, could have sold off of that area as it broke structure. But now, yeah, it's coming back up. So, I mean, this could hold, but, could just wait for it to break and then, so like basically wait for a clear break of that area. And then you can take a retest and then you could look to take profits there. But,
Yep.
Right. Because this could just go up. And then if it does
Well,
that,
if it breaks the what is this? The local peak, which is 1.025. Yep. If it breaks that, then I think it's going up. But if it, like, I'm gonna look for sales right now. Well, not right now. I mean, like this week and next week.
right. That's what I was saying. But I don't see anything for right now. Like basically, I would want the momentum set up at this point. So got to see some of that on a lower time frame, but that makes sense. So let's just see if we do get something like a break. And then I could like start, look for whatever trifecta, or you could look for ECR or whatever it may be. But okay, we won't beat that to death. Let's just look at AU. Might be similar. Start to uncover stuff. This one looks a little more healthy as far as buys.
I have nothing on AU. I was looking at NU earlier today.
Oh, that's selling. Yeah, it's selling, bro.
Yeah, I'm seeing some liquidity on NU on the downside, but I have no entry. It just very it goes up and down. I don't like the structure.
I guess we got CPI. We'll see what that does. Let's look at CAD. That one's ugly. daily. Might be clearer. See, this stuff is technically down too. So, but it was showing signs of reversal after it cleared the lows. So, but now it's just kind of sitting under there. But it does look like it's breaking structures to the high, right?
Is it breaking?
Let's see.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, this definitely broke this structure.
Right.
This
Hold on.
broke.
I'm on the wrong time frame. Hold on.
And this one broke, but now it came back. So it could come and break this one. And come for areas like this. Maybe.
Right. Like 0.894. Like dip down.
Right. It did give a entry around here, I guess. Yeah, it's not clear. It's not clear. EuroCat, super bearish on the higher time frame. So let's see. Boom, trifecta, boom, take profit, coming back. Could be trap liquidity below because it took out the lows, but those are equal lows here. It gets murky around now because we just been ranging for 2 weeks or longer.
Yeah, that drop was big though. It dropped for 3 weeks straight.
Big drop. This is a month of ranging in a 200 pip range essentially. So, I mean, it looks like a reversal structure, but we're still down. So it could like go up and then continue down. But what would make sense for areas where it would go to if it did that? One of those days, I feel like my charting is not like clear. I don't like that, but you just kind of persevere through and you're like, oh, okay, I see it. But yeah, I mean, it could be coming back up here though, bro. It is a big drop though.
Yeah,
But
that's a lot of pips.
Yeah.
600. Sheesh.
Right. Because if it does that, I mean, that could be the reversal. But
I'm gonna give it some time.
Yeah. Because the sell opportunity recently, well, at least that I saw, was basically once it came here and then it came up, I would have sold off of here and took it to this low and then closed out, or maybe left a runner. But then this would have definitely took out my runner. So yeah, we'll keep watching it. I guess we can wrap it up, bro. We don't got to keep staring at these. Anyone got questions? Mike, you got anything to add? Anybody?
I'm good.
Cool. Anybody got questions in the chat? Want to come up, plug your brand, talk about whatever? You got a minute now. If not, I'll go ahead and close it off as we are coming in on an hour. All right. I think everyone had a moment. Thank you, everyone who showed up. We got Jacob, Diego. Appreciate you coming on the panel, fam. Todd, appreciate you jumping in, representing that Glow family. And always Mike V, appreciate you. You know, you're part of Winlife, part of Disciplined Trader, part of Ethica. Ethica are the underwear. Ekitha, Forexia, we in all the same groups. So
Yeah, thank you, boss.
thank you, fam. All right, we'll go ahead and close it and see you next week.